Hey guys, Lori Hart here, the Keto Lady, coming to you live from the Keto Kitchen here in Boston, Massachusetts. Happy Monday. It's Monday. How are you guys? Okay, I am on both Facebook and Instagram tonight. I don't do this a lot, but we're gonna make a new recipe, so I thought, why not? Let's go to both pages. So good vibes only, everybody, good vibes only. How are you? We're gonna make something brand new. We're gonna make a ricotta bacon egg bake tonight. It's going to be delicious. So come on in, say hello, let me know you're here. I'm going to get a couple of quick things. While you guys are popping on, I'm going to start just by cutting up 12. We're going to have 12 cherry tomatoes, okay? You guys, it's so easy to do food ahead of time or do food when you get home if you have a plan. I like to have everything planned out, and so I went shopping, as you know, on Sunday after the gym. That's going to be my new plan of attack, is to go grocery shopping after the gym. Why? Because I'm looking for nothing but healthy whole foods, right? Healthy whole foods after we work out. Okay, so we've got 12 beautiful tomatoes here. And then we're going to also take some, if you guys have been following me for any length of time, you know what my favorite spice is. If you're not following me on Facebook, follow me over on Facebook, Margaret. I am the Keto Lady on Facebook, and I do lots and lots of live cooking over there. I don't often come live here. Let me turn that down so you're not looking up at the back of that camera. All right, who's on tonight? Tell me where you're coming in from. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, how are you? Tell me where you guys are coming in from. What state, what town, what city? Are you doing snow? Is it cold? What's it like where you live? I couldn't find the chicken tortilla soup recipe. No? Okay, so we have got the tomatoes all cut. Now we're gonna open up some basil, because you guys know my favorite spice is basil. And if I'm gonna be doing look at how gorgeous this basil is, by the way. Oh, how pretty is that? How pretty. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off 2 big strands of basil. I love fresh basil, especially when I'm doing a bake like this with eggs. You guys are gonna love this one, okay? It's simple, it's easy, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing. I've already got the bacon prepped and ready to go. This is a simple take on my egg bites. I love my egg bites for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And again, this is something that you'll be able to use in your rotisserie or your rotary or whatever you call it what do you call it? What do you call that when you take recipes? Oh, rotation. Your recipe rotation. That's what you'll be able to do. Hello, where am I? Okay, let me move this back further so you guys can all see what I'm doing. All right, can you see? Can you guys see my tray? Good vibes only, good vibes only. All right, so we've cut up our tomatoes. There's 12. Now we're gonna take all of this basil. I usually take the biggest leaf. This is my trick. Let me give you the trick and tip for cutting basil. Hello from New York. Okay. Take your basil leaves, and you're just gonna pile them together. This is how I do fresh basil. I pile these up together. I always start with my biggest leaf on the bottom, okay? Again, we're making a bacon ricotta delicious egg bake, okay? These are so good. I love egg bakes. They're great for meal prepping. They're great to have during the week. They're great to have on hand. You can bring them in your car. You can eat them hot. You can eat them cold. You can heat them up. You don't have to heat them up. You can put on hot sauce. There's so much you can do, okay? All right, so we're just gonna start by slicing up the basil and making little basil ribbons here. Okay, I'm also gonna chop up some extra basil because we're having salmon tonight for dinner. Craig will probably have egg bake. My mom and I are gonna have salmon and asparagus. So I might do something with this basil and tomatoes with the salmon. Not sure yet. All right, we're gonna cut up some more basil. So you see I'm just making my little basil leaves here. They're gonna be kind of like ribbons of beautiful basil. And I'm telling you right now, I could take a bath in basil. If you guys love basil like I do, drop me a 1 in the comments. I absolutely love basil. Margaret, I appreciate you being on Instagram. I don't ever really go live here. I'm always live over on the Keto Lady page on Facebook, but there's no reason I don't hit the live on Instagram, you guys. Isn't that weird? Sandra says, I'm making your creamy lemon basil pork chops. That's one of my favorites. Hey, Sherry from Wisconsin, very windy. Okay, it's in the 30s over there. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our casserole dish, okay? We're gonna spray it. Let me show you what I'm gonna use. Let me show you. Here we come. Here we come. All right, so we've got our casserole dish, and I'm going to use this avocado oil spray. This one here is the one that I use from Trader Joe's. Okay, Trader Joe's avocado spray. We're going to pick this up and just go right down on the bottom of the pan so that nothing sticks. Now, this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to take our eggs. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with our eggs. We've got everything cut up, you guys. And by the way, let me show you, I've already cooked off my bacon, drained it, everything's good to go. So the bacon's cooked. You could actually also do this with sausage, okay? This could be done with sausage. All right, so everything's cut up and ready to go. Let me show you how we're gonna prepare everything else. It's a little bit different than you're probably used to. All right, we're gonna take our handy dandy blender, because that's how we do our eggs. Now, this recipe calls for 10 eggs, 10 eggs. I'm gonna use 8, only because if you guys have seen, I could probably get away with 6. I've got jumbo eggs, and when I tell you these things are jumbo, they are jumbo. So use your discretion on your eggs. If they're regular size, go ahead and use 10. This is gonna feed 12 people, okay? So 12, I shouldn't say feed 12, it's gonna make 12 servings. 12 servings. Doesn't mean that that's your serving, that's just how you judge a recipe, right? I don't know what your serving is. So I could probably get away with probably 7 eggs here, because these things are ginormous, ginormous. All right, so 10 eggs, depending on if they're jumbo or not, you can cut them down a little bit. Okay, we're doing, I think I'm gonna do 7, just because these are so huge. You guys, I can't believe, I wish you could see how big they are. Hey Gail, Leo's doing a little bit better today. He's going to his doctor appointment on Wednesday. And I just found out today he's gonna take a nap at the doctor's. Like I said to Callie, I don't think he's gonna be able to do that, but we'll have to see, right? All right, I mean, we can barely get him to nap on a good day, never mind at a doctor's office, but okay. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do with this is we're gonna do something that you're probably not even gonna believe. Something that's gonna be totally, totally different than we normally do. We're going to use some cream cheese, and I just had it out, so I don't even know what I did with it. I just had it out. Give me a second. Oh, well, here's another block, just in case. All right, so we're going to take this cream cheese, and who knows what I did with the other one, and we're going to take 4 ounces of cream cheese, okay? That's going to go down into the egg mixture. So basically, that's half of a block. How could I lose that? Who knows? I lose everything. Who knows, who knows, who knows? All right, let me get a clean knife. And then we also need a spoon. All right, so next things next. We're gonna take our cream cheese, 4 ounces, so half a block, okay? Boing. And that's gonna go down into the egg mixture. So instead of using heavy cream or milk or water, because water also fluffs up eggs really well. You could actually just do water if you didn't have cream cheese. But we're gonna do that with cream cheese. So this is gonna go down in. Hello, Sharon, how are you? So as you're joining in, say hello. Let me know you're here, let me know you're live. Tag a friend who loves low carb cooking, keto cooking. And also tell me, where are you from in the world and what is your weather like? Is it cold, is it snowing, is it? We've had cold all week. It's still got snow on the ground here in Boston. All right, so we're gonna put our cream cheese down in. Okay, so this is going directly into the egg mixture, cream cheese. Bing, bing, bing. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna what? We're gonna blend up the eggs, okay? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? We're gonna whip up these bad boys, okay? So I'm just gonna flip around and we're gonna put them in the little NutriBullet here, the blender. All right, now we've got our eggs ready to go. Okay, so here's it. We're gonna put this together and then we're gonna have a little bit of a grand finale in the end, okay? 40 in Missouri. I love it. I love to hear. I used to be such a weather snob. I used to always have to see what the forecast was going to be. Is anybody else like that? Anybody else love the forecast? I love the forecast. All right. So we've got our eggs. Okay. We've got our cream cheese. We've got our salt. We've got our pepper. to you. I'm gonna release this. Ooh, look at how beautiful those fluffy, beautiful and fluffy, okay? Beautiful and fluffy. All right, we're gonna just take our, look at that gorgeous egg mixture, okay? Whoops-a-daisy. All right, so that's the inside. Let's flop that over here. All right, so next things next. We're gonna take our beautiful salt. So this is our Redmond's real salt. That's what I use, Redmond's real salt. We're gonna salt up this casserole, okay? Then we're gonna take some black pepper. We're gonna pepper up the casserole. All right, and then I'm just gonna mix that in a little bit. Let me mix this in. I probably should have stuck it in the blender, but that is okay. Either way. All right, next step. Ooh, this looks good already. Okay, next step. The cream cheese is gonna make this nice and creamy, but we have a special surprise at the end. We're gonna take our bacon. This is probably about 6 slices that I'm gonna use, okay? 6 slices here. And I'm just gonna put it on my little mat and we're gonna chop that up. Ooh, I can't wait for this. It's gonna be so good. All right, so 1, 2, just gonna crunch this bacon up. Tell me in the comments, would you all make this? Do you like ricotta cheese? I love ricotta. We have tons of it right now because we're gonna do Keto Mammy meatballs this week. And Keto Mammy meatballs calls for a dollop of ricotta. Okay, so we're gonna put our bacon in here. Okay, bacon down into the casserole. I like to add the bacon in first, you guys. And just kind of spread it evenly. And then I'm just gonna toss it around a little bit just to make sure it gets in all the little nooks and crannies. Okay? Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, so that's down in there. Now we're gonna take our cherry tomatoes. We've got these 12 of them cut in half. Okay, couple more things. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our gorgeous basil. We're gonna put that down on top. Woo, this is where the going gets good. I love basil. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, last but not least, this is where the magic comes in. If you guys have made my egg bites, you know that I like a surprise inside, okay? 41 in Jersey, yeah, it's gotten a lot warmer than it was a couple weeks ago, huh? It was really, really chilly in here, outside and everywhere, you guys know. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ricotta cheese. This is where the ricotta comes in. And we're gonna cut open the top. I'm gonna use my knife for this. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the smell of the basil gets me excited. I think I'm in love with basil. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ricotta. I love ricotta cheese. It's just so good, so fluffy. There's so much you can do with it too. All right, and also, this is from Trader Joe's. Sugar-free, of course. 2 carbs, 2 net carbs in 8 ounces. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin this around, okay? And I'm gonna work down here, and we're just gonna take a dollop, okay? I'm gonna do 12, so 1, 2, 3. Remember I told you how many this serves? 12, right? So do 12 dollops of, actually I don't want to dip that back in. Give me 1 second, I want to grab a separate container. I need a container, all right. Here's what I'm going to do to make this smart. I don't want to waste my cheese, so we're going to put that in a different bowl. Okay, there we go. So 3, 4, we're going to do 12, 5, so there's no cheese in this, 6, okay, 7, other than the 4 ounces of cream cheese. So there's no cheddar, there's none of that. This is just ricotta and a little bit of cream cheese this time, okay? And now I'm gonna bake this bad boy in the oven, and OMG, I can't wait. A foot of snow is coming here Wednesday morning. Oh my gosh, holy smokes, that's a lot of snow. I kind of wish, I would like to get a little bit of snow. I like snow. I like snow. All right. Does this not look absolutely delicious? All right, so we're gonna bake this in the oven for about 35 minutes. And when it's done, you guys, it's gonna be at 12, ooh, I'm making a mess. I need my ricotta to stay in place. Sunny in Alabama. Sheila, I have a friend that lived in, right on the Florida-Alabama line. It's supposed to be so beautiful down there. Is it that way? All right, again, I'd love to know in the comments, would you make this? Yes or no? And I'm gonna go pop it in the oven and then I'll come back. 30 in Franklin. Are you in? Oh, hey Michelle Hart. How are ya? Is that my Shelly? Hold on, let me go pop this over here. Hold on, let me get this in the oven. It's swishing and swashing. All right, here we go. That's in the oven. Okay, so that's gonna take about 35 minutes. So tell me in the comments, would you guys make this? Shelly, you gotta watch me over here on the Keto Lady on Facebook. I'm there every single day, like 30 times a day, in case you wanna watch me. This is why I tell you I need Camille's help. Hey Camille, help your aunt. All right, you guys, so that's it. That was a brand new bake. So we just did an egg bake with ricotta and tomatoes and basil, because you all know that's my favorite spice. Tons of fresh freaking basil everywhere you go, right? And then we did some tomatoes. So when this is done, Jenny says yes, Nancy says yes, Bobby says yes, Sharon says yes. High today is only 34. Oh no. It's so pretty in South Alabama, but I live in the North area. I gotcha. You would need the tomatoes. That's good. That's good. You could do whatever you want to do, you guys. You could change the vegetables out. You could add spinach. You could add peppers. I was originally going to do my egg bites with peppers today, but I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's beautiful on the Florida-Alabama line. Yeah, I've never been. My friend's son actually had a house there, or has a house there. So anyway. All right, you guys. Well, that's it. That's for tonight. We're having a delicious bake. I'm going to go ahead and make some salmon right now. But I will talk to you guys later. So let me know in the comments, would you make that egg bake? I do too, Susan. They're so fun and easy to have on hand, right? They're delicious. That one I just made was got ricotta cheese and cream cheese inside of it. There's no cheddar and there's no like mozzarella or anything like that. So Nancy, just send me a message, okay? I can get you the recipe. I saw that your comment. I was just doing the eggs, so I didn't really respond. But just send me a message and I'll get you the recipe. It's somewhere. I have it somewhere. Okay. All right, you guys. Warmer than normal here in Illinois. You know what? Why am I squinting when I got my glasses on my head? When you guys see me do that, remind me that I've got my glasses on my head. I can barely read. Warmer than normal here in Illinois. 40. Oh, Chicago is 40 and windy. I will need to get you on replay. Okay. Have a great day, Erna. I'll be back. Well, you can just start it over. So it was an egg bake with ricotta cheese, bacon, tomato, and basil. Super simple, super delicious, and awesome to have on hand. All right, you guys. I can't read over here anything. If you guys are following me down here on Instagram, I'm live on the Keto Lady page on Facebook every single day. I'm going to start coming live here more often, though, because why not? I have 75,000 followers up here and 1,500 down here. And I think it's because I go live. That's what I think. So we're gonna see that. Sherry says yes and yes. Erna, send me a message. The recipe for what, hon? What recipe do you want? I don't know what you're looking for. If you want a recipe, just be specific. I have like 400 and I don't ever know which one you're talking about. Just let me know. Okay, send me a direct message though. That's the only way. I'm not going to remember after I hang up here to send you the message, the recipe. So just send me a direct message. That's the best way. And I'd be happy to get you whatever you like. All right? All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go. That's it. That's what I got for you tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. We'll talk again soon. From my kitchen to yours, let's continue these healthy recipes one meal at a time. Whole food, sugar-free, healthy, low-carb eating is how we live, right? All right, guys, take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.